No, si tú ganas, la casa es tuya. Si pierdes, la casa es mía.
We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Mobley is screened. Garland with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And it's Mitchell missing.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Garland. Just 5 on the clock. From 20 feet out. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. Floats one up. Reeves outside. Here's James. And it's sent back by Allen. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Back to Davis. Evan Mobley with the rebound. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. Looking for the first basket of the game.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by LeBron. They get it back. Second shot opportunity.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
And that one falls for Davis. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Davis sets a screen. Launches it. And LeBron James good for 3.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
A kick out to Mobley. Pass to Allen. LeVert in the corner. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the middle. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 7 points.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Stolen by LeVert. Ahead. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
And that one falls for Allen. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Connect. No good. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Here's Mobley. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
The shot's good from Hayes.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Mitchell. Down low. And it's Allen with the jam.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Here's Christie. Davis in the corner. Now connect. Pass to Vincent. From downtown. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Pass to Reddish. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Allen.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Vincent with it. Great D that time from LeVert. Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Now, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true. With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Reeves. Here's James. James slams it in.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Pass to LeVert. Now Allen is guarded by Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Mitchell missing. The Lakers in the lead. A drive by Russell. No good that time. Good D by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, come on, man. That was never going to happen.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's Los Angeles now. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Here's LeVert after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Pass to Mitchell. And here's LeVert. Still yet to score. And stolen by Russell. Here's Koloko. Good D by Mobley.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Mitchell outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
2 minutes.
Pass to James. Here's Koloko. He's covered by Thompson. They set the pick. Here's Koloko.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Mitchell. And he drives in. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And look, you can't blink when you are guarding Mitchell. That man will go by you in a heartbeat.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
And let's not forget about his athleticism. Dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Now, here's LeVert. No scoring in this one.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Christie. Davis sets a screen. A floater. And stolen by Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. For just the fourth time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Okay, this is what he does. Mitchell, he's got a scorer's mindset full on.
Russell inside. Outside, Davis. From deep, Reeves beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers ahead, up 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Russell with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Lakers working the ball around now. Inside. Stolen by Garland. Here's Mitchell. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now, here's Mitchell. After D'Angelo Russell's miss. And Thompson throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's James. He's got 5. To the paint. Reeves can't hit. Cleveland leading by 3. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now, here's Garland. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
And, Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Davis. Covered by Mobley. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Hachimura. That 3 off the mark. Cavaliers leading. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now LeVert. Clock at 6. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Number 5.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Jerome. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. Jerome's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. And so Vincent nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Jerome. Good on the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Vincent. Here's Christie. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
The Lakers in the lead. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Torrey. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
A nice shot by LeVert.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Drills it from outside. Reddish has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
41.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Tienes que notificarme cuando tú le vayas cuando le vaya a dar pausa, que no se puede dar pausa.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. And LeVert, here we go. And then Allen slams it in.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
James with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
Inside. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And this is how dominant Allen can be. If you continue to feed him, he will reward you.
To the paint. Back to LeBron. Mobley with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Reeves can't hit. The Cavaliers trailing. LeVert with it. Pass to Mitchell to tie it up. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. To the middle. And it's Davis with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And slam dunk by Allen.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
Nice move. And Russell with the lay-in. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And you want want the momentum on your side, and Russell showing you how it's done.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Levert. Back to Allen. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his 1st foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Now here's Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Here's a Kuro. And a miss there on the triple.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Outside Russell. Down low. 4 on the clock. Here's LeBron. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. A little extra on that one.
Now here's Levert. Back to Mitchell. And it's blocked. Russell with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his 1st foul. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And the Lakers making a change here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. Davis has got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And the Lakers with another turnover here.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
From outside, off the mark. The Lakers on offense. 6-point lead. And so here's Cleveland.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell, huge bucket. That man is fearless.
LeBron outside. Knocked away. And stolen by Mobley. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy.
No puedes pausar el juego.
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so for Richard Jefferson.
La casa te toca porque tú ganas. Si ganas, te toca la casa y te toca el equipo. No, está bien, está bien. Aquí todo, la mayoría juegan con ese equipo porque ese equipo muy.
Tiene mucha ventaja. Pero nada, vamos.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Now here's Hachimura. James inside. Outside Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. Here's James. Drills the elbow jumper.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Caruso misses. James inside. And he lays it up and in. James has got his second basket.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And that one good.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Caruso outside. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the middle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode, getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
Caruso outside. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Oklahoma City.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. James, that's good.
Well, I tell you what, you better track Bron all over the floor, or he's going to make you pay.
Back to Wiggins. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Lakers lead by 3. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving to the basket. Christie with a rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Reddish on the wing. Excellent D there from Wiggins. And here's Caruso outside. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Lakers ahead. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
The Lakers lead by 3. And it's Vincent off the drive. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Dort outside. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Vincent. No made baskets yet. Hachimura outside. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Unselfish play. When your shot's not there, just make the next pass.
Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. Working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Now here's Vincent. Outside Reddish. Oh, they get a hand on it. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Vincent. Out to James. Here's Hayes. Vincent outside. James outside. Shot clock at 5. There's the strength of the King.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He has 6. Outside, Williams. Jacks up with 3. Connects from downtown. Williams has got 6. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the score by the Lakers. Outside for Dort. From deep. Rebound, the Lakers. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Hayes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Lou Dort picks one up.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Now here's Davis. And Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Lakers substitution, number 12, Max Christie.
1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's good for 2. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Gilgeous Alexander. Inside. Here's Jang. It's tipped.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. Just speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Second free throw, no good. Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
Davis misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Stolen by Russell. Here we go, all alone. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. From down in the low post, it goes. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Lakers on top, up 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 2-point game. Pass to Hayes. Outside Reeves. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
And a steal like that with the conversion can really start moving things in your direction.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Back to Reeves. Banked it in off the glass. Reeves has got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Anthony Davis.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Look at Davis go to work on the interior.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Now here's Joe. Jang. Back to Joe. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Cam Reddish.
Gilgeous Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Now here's Russell. Classic move by LeBron James.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing. How he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman. And he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Chang's got his first points in this one.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's James. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous Alexander. The drive by Shea. And slam dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous Alexander came in with a purpose.
Back to James. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Lou Dort picks one up. That free throw good from James. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Here's Christie. Outside Russell. To the inside. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Gilgeous Alexander with the ball. And he misses the go-ahead basket. James with the ball. Now Gilgeous Alexander defending. Whoa! Can't outmuscle Davis inside.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander. Give him 20. It's hauled in by Reddish. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Drills it from deep. And now a 6-point Laker lead.
And, you know, this is one of D'Angelo's biscuit and butter moves. I mean, quick pull up off the dribble. He loves that one.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
That one falls.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Both shots good from the stripe. Williams from long range. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's Los Angeles. They're up 7. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Thunder trail by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Lakers substitution, number 7.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Tipped. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's James. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
The kick out to Williams. Williams with the screen to the paint. Second shot opportunity. It's stolen away. In transition, here they come. Here's Reddish. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Reddish has got his first 3 points of the game. With some arc. Here's Jang. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Los Angeles leading by 10. Dort with a steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Vincent. Jang pulls it in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Vincent. Here's Joe. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
James can't get it to go.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good on the free throw. Thunder trail by 8. The kick out to Williams. Down low. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
We've got shirts, you've got the noise, let's hear it! Time to get up from your seats and make some noise for T-shirt time!
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's Russell. Soft touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 8.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
Williams from long range.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Right side Reeves. 6 to shoot.
Really plays both ends nicely. Dort does the little things right.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a nice finish on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29 points.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the Lakers making a change here.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Now, here is James. Russell, that's good.
And the clock will wind down on
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV. We are tipping off this week with your top plays.
Your team play out there is impressive, so Sacramento Kings PA announcer Scott Moak is back with the best assists that we've seen from you. No, look.
Welcome to Top Plays, where this week we're spotlighting your State Farm top assists. We begin in the Pro-Am with Misty C. Different, soaring in from the wing and defers to the double lob, avoids a block and makes a pass from under the rim. Hey, Misty, that was different. Your second option is H.R. Gray in the wreck. Runs up the right side of the court and bounces an unexpected oop between two defenders. You have to be a confident creator to dime like this. 4 defenders tried to stop it, but none were successful. Is this your winner, or are you going to pass it up? Time to vote. Which alley are you going to oop to next week's top play of season 2? We'll have 100,000 VC for the winner. Gotta go. I'll be passing silverware into the dishwasher. Forks are 2 points. Spoons are for 3. See you later.
This year in NBA 2K25's My NBA, we're featuring an era that was a historical run for the Golden State Warriors. In fact, you'll find it feels like you're stepping back in time when you enter the Steph era, all the way down to hearing the voice of the PA announcer from those home games, Matt Hurwitz. We sat down while Matt was in studio recording for the games. Take a look.
On its way from Curry.
Celtics. Time. You know we earned this, fans. Let's get up and let them hear it.
Matt Hurwitz, welcome to the NBA 2K family and welcome to 2K TV.
Thanks so much. Great to be back in the 2K family. It's been a few years.
Absolutely. All right, let's get started. The fans out there want to get to know you. So when you got the call to be the PA announcer for Classic Warriors games, what was that like for you?
It was fun. It was also a big surprise because I did the game over 20 years ago, 2K3, when I was with the Warriors. Didn't know that they were bringing back veteran and classic announcers, so it was really fun to hear that the game has expanded and evolved to include people like myself. So I was really excited to get back in the studio and do what I know how to do.
3 points, Klay Thompson.
And of course, we're at the studio right now, right here. So as a PA announcer, when you're recording dialogue in the studio, where do you get that energy from?
It's actually a challenge because normally in a game situation, you've got 15 to 20,000 fans who are making noise and you feel their energy, you work off that energy in a live game situation. What I try to do is imagine that an actual game is taking place in front of me, that players have made a basket, a player is at the free throw line, and that kind of helps me transform myself back to the arena in a live game situation. Hopefully that energy shines through in what I'm recording.
The dunk from Draymond Green.
Now, you were the Warriors PA announcer from 2000 to 2018, almost 20 years, a lot of great Warriors basketball. So you saw, I think, arguably some of the greatest Warriors games of all time. Front row, pretty jealous of that. What was that experience like for you personally?
Well, it was great because as a Warriors fan, I was going to games as a teenager, and then to see this team rise as much as they did and win so much in such a short period of time. And as you mentioned, there were some great games that took place, some historic games that took place on the court that have still been with me as probably the most indelible and loudest games that I've ever been a part of. And so it was quite exciting to be there and not only win 3 championships and go to 4 straight NBA finals, but there was such other games. Of course, we believe in 2007, making the playoffs once again in 2013, and then finally culminating with the championship, albeit on the road in 2015. That championship finally came after 40 years.
And And talking about those rabid Warriors fans, they were hungry for a long time, dedicated fan base. So how would you describe Warriors fans, being around the organization, the fans for so long?
Yeah, very dedicated. A lot of people don't realize that, you know, outside of 2007's We Believe, it was a 13-year run where we went playoffs one time, and you could tell they were hungry. They wanted more, and they were just ready to burst out for anything that happened, you know. And when you go to the playoffs, first round's great. Then you go to second round, that's great. But then next thing you know, you're in the finals, and you're on the cusp of winning, and you do win. It's something that was very special, and those fans had a lot to cheer for.
And there were so many moments. I consider that Warriors run one of the great modern-day dynasties within the NBA recent history. Was there a moment for you that stood out? A game, a moment that was like #1 for you?
I always tell people the loudest I ever heard Oracle Arena was when the We Believe in 2007, when we clinched the playoff series over Dallas. Never had been done. 8 beating 1. Very loud. The last game of 2016 when Stephen Curry made the all-time three-point record. We also won the 73rd game, setting a new NBA record. That was great. And Klay Thompson's 38-point quarter performance, still an NBA record. That was a great historical moment that it sticks with me.
So as a PA announcer, you've got to see tons of players walk through the arenas. You've got to call tons of names. Is there a name for you that was a favorite to call out to the arena?
Hometown favorite, of course, Stephen Curry.
Y echemos un vistazo rápido a los quintetos iniciales de ambos equipos. ¿Qué opináis ahora que estamos a punto de ver a los Bucks?
Está claro que llevan mucho tiempo con este partido marcado en el calendario. Hoy tenemos un partido entre dos auténticos titanes.
Saben que son buenos, pero hoy sabrán si son un equipo grande de verdad. Los Bucks ganan el salto inicial. El balón le llega a Prince. Otra vez el Lillard. Lo atrapa White. Lavin con la bola. Posición exterior para Giddy. Y anota la bandeja a tablero.
En defensa deben negociar mejor la salida del bloqueo.
Sin duda, con la muñeca que tiene no puedes dejarle que tire libre de marca.
Lillard.
It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Pass to McDaniels. Misses the three. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a three-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Edwards can't hit. Horford with it. Conley picks him up. Horford in the post. The kick out to Tatum. High arcing shot. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
The delicate touch from the crafty swingman. Tatum continues to add to his arsenal offensively.
Personal foul. First team foul. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Shot from the wing. Pass to McDaniels. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Here's Holiday. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Edwards to the inside. Jason Tatum grabs the board. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. Now I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Look, if Edwards is hitting that shot, there's not much you can do defensively to stop him.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. The kick out to Holiday. Oh, good with the triple. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Tatum on the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Randall. Timberwolves passing it around. McDaniels. It's hauled in by Brown.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Edwards looking it over. And he makes good on the layup. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Pass to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 7.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Outside Conley. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Boston trailing. And here is Tatum. He has 7.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Tatum down low. White, wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Celtics. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Now here's Harden. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Jones. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Dort misses. Pass to Zubac. Harden outside. Powell with it. 5 on the clock. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of this scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task, guys.
Thank you, David. And that one, good.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Back to Joe. No one near him. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
And he makes that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Jones. This one for 3. The offensive rebound. Harden left side. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Harden's got 10 points.
And Harden never seen a shot he didn't like, and boy, is he comfortable gunning it from there.
And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player. This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Harden can't hit.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Now, here's George. For 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here's Harden. He's got 12. And on his first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. Thunder lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
And you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shai's way, especially when he's got full head of steam.
Trains the three-pointer. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Now here's Wiggins, still without a basket. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Harden gets the bucket.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Here's the break. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Dort's defense igniting the break that time. Good anticipation as to where the ball was going.
Here's Harden. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder leading by 6. Going inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Jones, no one around him. Good on the triple. Jones has got 5.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 24 points for him. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Jang. 4 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Zubats. Clippers trail by 5. Jones, that's for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Mitchell wide open. The Thunder with another miss. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Wallace outside. Pass to Caruso. Here's the 3. Wallace misses. Jones with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. And it's done in the corner. Here's Zubats. And it's all evened up.
In the paint, Zubats is going to get aggressive and not going to hold back. Put contact on him. He's going through you.
Here's Caruso. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Thunder at all 4 of their chances so far in this one. No good on the second free throw. Here's Powell. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
Mitchell outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Clippers on top as they wrap up the second quarter on a 10-1 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat-out effort was not there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Harden, count it, and with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
On the basket by Jones.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And that one drops for him. Powell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
On the wing, Wallace. And the rejection by Zubats. Pass to man. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Harden gets the bucket.
The finesse from Harden there. That's great stuff.
Here's Caruso. A special move before the shot. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Batum, good.
Batum with no hesitation that time. Coach is encouraging him to shoot that one.
Here's Caruso. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. .149 left in the third quarter of the game. And the dunk by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets them.
Now Caruso. 5 points in the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 15-6 run. Harden with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Back to Harden. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Harden on the wing. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, you better be right up on James Harden, or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
To the left side wing. Caruso looking for an opening. Inside. Shot clock at 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Thunder that most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And that one falls for Jones.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Harden outside. Pass to Powell. On the wing, Porter. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Williams inside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Clippers ahead. They lead by 13. And we're coming right. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Clippers leading by 13. Harden draws the double. Outside, Batum. Here's Coffey. The kick out to Porter. Goes back up. Rebound by Williams. And they're trailing by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Porter. Back to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Dort. Joe in the corner. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Joe. Drills the three-pointer.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Outside for Batum. Los Angeles with another miss. On offense, here are the Thunder. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Stolen by Jones. Porter with it. Williams picks him up. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Back to Joe. Pass to Dort. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Nailed from three-point land. Wiggins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Harden. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Joe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28 points for the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Harden doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, they grab their own miss. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Now just a two-point Los Angeles lead.
Lugans, Dort, give it to him.
Oh, they get it back. Pass to Coffey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Coffey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander to tie it up. It's hauled in by Zubac.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Harden outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the lob to the hoop.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Powell, no one around him. It drops. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Buries it down low. And the Clippers lead by 6.
If there's an open man, you can make sure that James Harden will find it.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up.